Everybody? Welcome back. Got a lot going on, man. Ice, like I said, it's fun. It's crazy to me that Trey Young get traded the same day that this woman gets shot. But we're way behind, right? Welcome back to the.
It's a long walk to face the wrath of American justice for Nicolas Maduro.
My Latino folks is going through it right now, man. They are on their head. Something's going on. This is the Venezuela leader getting arrested. This is the perp walk. I wanted to show the perp walk. This ain't really the one I wanted. There was one, he was just too cool. He throwing up the peace sign and all type of stuff.
And with the Maduros is loaded into an armored truck, then transferred to an SUV. Then
Okay, so the day he get arrested on was January 3rd, right? January 3rd, guess what? It was a full moon. He about to be in the same jail cell or holding tank that Diddy was in. Remember, Diddy got locked up last year? Or got whenever that Diddy news broke that he was gonna get indicted when they went to his house, that was the full moon. You could tell they do all these events during the full moon. January 3rd is when he got arrested, and it definitely was a full moon, right? They're definitely doing moon magic. Now, when I heard about this guy getting arrested, Maduro.
to a helicopter for the brief flight to Lower Manhattan. Another armored truck transported them to the federal courthouse for their arraignment. Security is intense. A ring of steel surrounds the courthouse, where protests on earth and home, if you can call it. It's known as Hell on Earth and home, if you can call it that, and violence. It's known as Hell on Earth and home, if you can call it that, to many accused high-profile detainees. So who else is in there? Luigi Mangione, accused killer of the United Healthcare CEO.
Yeah, get your dates. Make sure you save them dates. And stuff like this happen because it's gonna be connected to the next thing. Yeah, he gonna be locked up with this dude. And I want to say Diddy, but I think Diddy already been moved, right? So yeah, he gonna be locked up with Luigi Mangione and probably Diddy and probably 6ix9ine too. They sending all these celebrities, bro. This is the domestic, right? Because we see what they doing abroad. We see what they doing in Venezuela, and man, Iran is crazy right now, bro. That's like a. It's hard for me to even get through this stuff because it's so much going on. Uh, okay. Let me see how we can connect this, man. Because it's all connected, but I ain't have time to really sit down and think about this stuff. But okay, for me, this stuff goes back to with the Spanish people. All right, to my Spanish people. Remember this? This this Mexican Navy ship hit the Brooklyn Bridge. All right, when that happened, that was 33 weeks ago. Right, 33. So that happened on 5/17. Like I said, remember your dates because everything's connected to the dates. They made the calendar up, so of course. All right, 5/17. Then we got a 1/4. 20. Ah, okay, it's the weeks. Okay, here we go. You gotta hit the weeks. Boom. Weeks. 33 weeks later. I said this event right here. This means something. Because with the occult, they love bridges, right? And breaking bridges, London bridges falling down. That little nursery rhyme is symbolic, right? When the Queen died, that was London bridges falling down, right? And they said it on the news and everything. No, it's not a secret or nothing. London bridges falling down is about uh, one of the royal monarchs dying and passing, you know, passing the bridge on to the next person, like King Charles, right? So yeah, this event right here, 33 weeks ago, I said keep an eye out on this. All right, I got 9 minutes because this is connected to the night. Something's going on tonight with sports. Like I said, all this stuff is connected, man. So I'm sorry if I get confused and get turned around, but or if I might start talking about something else. Right? I apologize for that, but this everything's happening at once, right? It's the beginning of the year, and just everything just kind of got compiled together. All right, so yeah, this Mexican Navy ship. I'm gonna show you this. It ain't even got no volume to it. It's just gonna be the ship hitting the bridge, yeah. The ship, the ship hitting the bridge. Yeah. And they knew it. You know, they know that this it was too tall. They knew it was gonna hit it. All that stuff. That's what I'm saying. This is symbolic for something, right? You see the Mexican flag on there, and like it's been going down, bro. When did the ice race start? I'll give you a few days. With major crackdowns beginning around January 23rd, 2025. All right, so that might be the date that we need. But there's other ones too. So, but the main one that they give us is January 23rd, 2025. So as a matter of fact, let's just do it. Let's just do it. Put this back on days. January 3rd, 2025. 23rd. January 23rd, 2025. 346 days. Don't mean a damn thing to me. All right. And then the lady got shot. Was that January 6th? It had to be the 7th. Yeah, 70 per. All right, so there's that. Now look. Okay. We said this, right? About the Mexican Navy ship. We said this is important. Then we connected it to a movie. We connected it to a movie. I'm trying to remember this stuff. It was this movie right here, Leave the World Behind, with the damn ship. Right?
Wake up. Archie, come on, bud. Yeah, help us back up.
Leave it already.
Why? Holy fuck.
Jeez, Archie, let's go.
Yeah, big shit coming, right? Now, I said, that's crazy because the Clippers just changed their logo. Right? This is funny. The Clippers changed their logo. Nobody even knew a Clipper was a ship. Right? It turns out a Clipper is a ship. And they changed their logo. And it looked just like this, bro. Hold on. I don't know where the hell it's at. But you know what I mean. Right? And then look who playing tonight. The LA Clippers, the team with the boat, is playing the Brooklyn Nets, the team with the bridge. That was the Brooklyn Bridge that boat hit. So this is a occult game. This game, even though they both trash, for some reason, I'm intrigued. I want to see what's going to come out of this. This is the Brooklyn Nets. They got the bridge. That is the boat that we was talking about. And they just happen to play tonight while all this stuff is going on. Okay, so yeah, Trump been messing with these people for a while, right? It was the Gulf of Mexico, then they changed it to the Gulf of America, all right? So they are taking over the world. All right. Let me play this right quick. This is the lady, right? Renee Good. All right, I think she got another last name. They just threw that Good. I don't want to say nothing too crazy, but okay, let's check out the video. They've been released new video, right? From the cop's perspective. His body cam. So now let's check it out. Let's see what's going on. This is, where I'm at, they about to have protests downtown where I'm at. This is reached all the way, down here. And I think in California too, they doing protests. All around the country, they're doing protests for this lady, Renee Good.
That's fine, dude. I'm not mad at you. Show your face. I'm not mad at you. That's okay. We don't change our plates every morning, just so you know. It'll be the same plate when you come talk to us later. That's fine. We don't change our plates.
I just gotta look at the plate, yeah. JK6W3G. All right, that really don't mean 11 6 23 3 D4. Yeah. Okay.
Every morning, just so you know, it'll be the same plate when you come talk to us later. That's fine. U.S. citizen, former. You want to come at us? You want to come at us? I said go
See, this lady talking now. She just said she's former military. Right. All right.
get yourself some lunch, big boy. Go ahead.
Out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
That was quick. And then she goes down there. I'm pretty sure she is very badly hurt. This part tripped me out. Is when the car just drives down there and runs into another car. One more time.
NBC News national law enforcement and intelligence correspondent Tom Winter joins us now. Tom, walk us through what you saw in this video and the perspective you say appears to be from the ICE agent who fired the shots.
We're going to come back to you, bro. Let's see. Because this is connected. Because a few years ago, I said, yo, this is like the most dangerous political climate ever. I think I deleted that video since now. But I wish I didn't now because just all this stuff is coming up. I mean, it was going down in Nancy Pelosi, bro. This was the craziest thing ever. Nancy Pelosi with the damn pig, the pig head. I'm gonna put Nancy Pig. Okay, Pelosi. I guess they need to know who the hell I'm talking about. All right, Nancy Pelosi ain't a damn pig head. This was crazy. This definitely looks staged, but yeah, this is Nancy Pelosi house. Somebody came and wrote stuff all over there, left a pig head and pig blood right there. That was weird as hell. Then they came and hit her husband in the head with a hammer, I think. Nancy Pelosi attacker. Yeah, this guy came in. Yeah, he was in the house. Like this has been going down. Now I'm about to show you something else with a Minnesota, right? Because we talk about Minneapolis, Minnesota. This guy.
The man convicted of attacking former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's husband is sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole in his state trial. David DePape was sentenced this morning. He attacked Paul Pelosi with a hammer at his San Francisco home in 2022. He was already convicted on.
I want to show you the video because right when he attacked him, they go off camera. They go off camera.
Attack on Paul Pelosi. He released a letter ahead of today's sentencing in the state trial of his attacker, David DePape. This is Pelosi from a previous day in court. In a lengthy letter to the judge, he wrote, quote, awakened by a large, violent man wielding a weapon and threatening to tie up my wife and. On this Tuesday, the judge sentenced David DePape to life in prison without the possibility of parole in connection with the brutal attack on Paul Pelosi October 28th, 2 years ago. Instead of showing remorse during his sentencing in state court, DePape rambled for more than 30 minutes about 9/11 being an inside job, saying that the 2020 election was stolen, among other things. Public defender.
Yeah, you got. See what I'm saying? You gotta watch what you're saying. But it has you some good evidence. You're just gonna start sounding crazy after a while. Trust me, I know. And so, a few months later, 6 months before this happened in Minnesota, this has all been going down in Minnesota. Remember the dude who's supposed to be the vice president, Tim Walz? This is his state. All right, this is his state, and I don't know if I got that video, but Tim Walz is trying to get the Minnesota National Guard to go against these ICE agents. It's about to be, bruh. If that happened, that's about to be a war. Now, this is, I think her name is Melissa Hortman, right? She was killed. Minnesota lawmaker Melissa Hortman killed State Senator John Hoffman, hurt in targeted attacks. People are targeting these lawmakers. All right, and it seems like it's always around in Minnesota. And if I go back to 5-6 years ago, that was George Floyd in Minneapolis, Minnesota. All right, so
And we are following breaking news in Minnesota, where the manhunt is now underway for the person who shot and killed a lawmaker and her husband. A second lawmaker and his wife were also shot. The two separate shootings are said to be targeted political violence. Minnesota Governor Tim Walz says that former House Speaker Melissa Hortman and her husband were killed. State Senator John Hoffman and his wife were shot multiple times. They are out of surgery but in serious condition.
So yeah, that's another one, right? Makes a move that could lead to a civil war. I know it, bruh. They had the movie, bruh. They had the movie Civil War 2 years ago. They pointed to Texas. This shit look like it's about to be in Minnesota, homie. This shit like it's about to be in Minnesota, homie. Okay, Tim Walz. Yeah, this dude's about to start a civil war, bro.
Minnesota will not allow our community to be used as a prop in a national political fight.
There's this massive scale. It's not just the immigration issue that the illegal immigration issue and ICE that's happening, largely focused in Minnesota. It's that there's also now this huge scandal around Tim Walz and these Somali daycare centers and a giant money laundering operation that was sending all this money back to Somalia. And clearly, Tim Walz himself is implicated in it in some way, which is now why just 2 days ago he announced he's not running for re-election. This is a guy who, had it gone the other way, and it could have, would be vice president right now, and now he's not even running for re-election in his own state. So what is he doing? He's just ramping up the craziness. Here he is threatening to mobilize the National Guard against ICE.
Order to prepare the Minnesota National Guard. We have soldiers in training and prepared to be deployed if necessary. I remind you, a warning order is a heads up for folks. And these National Guard troops are our National Guard troops. They're teachers in your community. They're business owners. They're construction professionals. They are Minnesotans. Minnesota will not allow our community to be used as a prop in a national political fight. We will not take the bait. We will continue to update you, Minnesota, as we get more information.
Well, I said this yesterday. We've never been at war with our federal government. I think in this case that the National Guard is their main mission. They have a dual mission.
All right, so look, guys.
All right, thank you, Ruben. Appreciate you, brother. We're moving on. Jesus Christ, yeah. That could get ugly, right? That could get ugly. All right. Now, let's go across the world, right? Iran is like similar to Venezuela, bro. Like, they keep on saying America got oil. America got oil. Yeah, we do got oil. But the machines that we need to refine the oil is used to that dark, sludgy oil that you get from Venezuela, that you get from the Middle East. Our oil that we got in America is like, I guess champagne is the best way. I mean, it's like, it's, you know, they would have to send it somewhere else to get it refined. Like that oil that we got, we don't have the equipment to process it. But that oil Venezuela got, we can handle that. You see? So yeah, Iran, another place where got huge oil reserves. It's like they about to overthrow their government. It is going down in Iran. You think this is bad?
Tell NBC News hundreds of thousands of anti-government demonstrators are on the streets in multiple cities, including the capital, Tehran. And they're pushing hard, tearing up Iranian flags, setting fires, and in some cases, confronting the feared security forces. One video appears to show a protester driving into a group of officers. Why now? The economy is collapsing, with inflation and a currency crisis. Look at this market. None of the shops have customers. Why? Because people don't have any money, said this man. Also, Iran was significantly weakened after last summer's 12-day war launched by Israel and the United States, and the destruction of Iran's backers, the Lebanese militia Hezbollah and the former Syrian government of Bashar al-Assad. So far, no main opposition leader in Iran, at least 20 demonstrators reportedly killed in the last 2 weeks. But tonight it's unclear if the protesters have the strength to topple the government, which has crushed challenges before. And tonight, the internet appears to have been completely blacked out across large parts of Iran, a sign of how seriously the government is taking this. We thank you for watching.
Yeah, they blacked out the internet too. Ooh, buddy.
Out car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
This is a new view.
Not gonna lie, bro. It sounded like she hit that man with the car, bro. But the shots came. I mean, just to take somebody's life like that so fast, now without even thinking about it, that's just crazy to me. But yeah, you can hear like the car bump against somebody, then you hear the shots coming like immediately after.
Of the deadly ICE shooting recorded by the agent who pulled the trigger. We just talked to an expert about what it shows.
Right now on the steps of the state capitol, dozens of faith leaders and lawmakers are praying for peace and honoring the woman who lost her life. Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us, everyone. That new video is not the only late-breaking item today.
We are also hearing from the wife of the woman killed for the first time. In a statement to NPR News, she said in part, Renee Good literally...
The wife of the woman killed. Okay, all right.
Sparkled and said, we had whistles, they had guns. Also today, the Attorney General and Hennepin County Attorney's Office announced a new effort to collect evidence after the feds cut the state out of the investigation. And Minneapolis Public Schools is offering families an online learning option for the next month after chaotic scenes on campus.
Our team coverage today begins with that new video. Jeff Wagner had a chance to show that video to a use of force expert. I know you guys watched it together. Jeff, very curious what he thought about it.
You know, there's several parts that stood out to him. First off, he says that it shows Good was aware of this agent's presence since it shows them having a face-to-face interaction prior to the shooting. That's something not previously seen in other videos. It also provides unique up-close audio of the moment shots were fired that we haven't heard before. We're going to play the full clip for you now, and a warning, the video is disturbing.
That's fine, dude. I'm not mad at you. Show your face. I'm not mad at you. That's okay. We don't change our plates every morning, just so you know. It'll be the same plate when you come talk to us later. That's fine. U.S. citizen, former. You want to come at us? You want to come at us? I say go get yourself some lunch, big boy. Go ahead.
Out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Oh.
The beeping tone you heard was to cover up some expletives it appears the ICE agent said toward Good after the death.
Yeah, I know what he said. I know exactly what he said. Something like you stupid B.
Interaction. So we see Good talking to the ICE agent, saying what sounds like, that's fine, dude, I'm not mad at you, as he goes by her window. Then things intensify as the agent returns to the front of the SUV. Peter Johnson, our use of force expert who does firearms training with law enforcement, says what happened next was a rapidly evolving situation.
The biggest takeaway from this video.
Renee Good, right? So let's do this. Renee Good. So I usually go by initials, right? So RG, right? So R is the 18th letter, so 1-8, and then G will be the 7th letter, right? So you get 187, right? And that's the murder code, right? Renee Good. Her first name is 5 letters, right? And then her last name is 4. That's 54. I show you 54 all the time, man. You know, my favorite girl. I think she's pregnant. No, she may not be. I know she's supposed to get married though. Taylor Swift at 54. I'm pretty sure she won it.
Was 54 seconds of screen time during the Super Bowl too much?
We could have seen more. So yeah, man. It seemed like the whole world going crazy, bro.
Flames filling the streets of Tehran as protests intensify across Iran. Protesters now burning cars, government buildings in the capital city, while the regime looks to clamp down.
And the Ayatollah addressing the protests this morning, hours after he cut off internet access. He says he's refusing to back down, accusing President Trump of sabotaging him, telling President Trump, focus on your own country.
Former Navy captain and Pentagon official Brent Sadler joins us now, and thank you.
They can't. It seems like they're desperate. So they're trying to get some money. I'm just telling you, man. When you take somebody's oil, you just take anything, like, and you expect something good to come out of it. Like, just like Syria and Obama, and it seems like they're going in there doing a good thing, but it always turns out bad, bro. America they ain't got the Midas touch. I don't know what you call that. Definitely not the Midas touch, man. Shit, bro. This is okay. So, bro, this the thing, man. We got the script, right? The script is in front of us. How's these playoffs gonna come out, man? Because whatever goes on leading up to this Super Bowl, that whole script is gonna be surrounded by this, either the domestic or the abroad. So I know this woman was 37 years old. I don't know if they would use 37. I haven't been seeing a lot of 37s. But who would be? We're not going with Green Bay. Could go to LA Chargers. And the Eagles? I like San Francisco. That'll be 61. All right. Because I'm just going. But anyway, Super Bowl. It's going to be in Santa Clara. All right, California. Ice. I don't know any team connected to ice. That's my thing. Maybe Green Bay, maybe the Bears or something like that. I don't know. But this is something I just got to ponder on, man. And now ain't the time to do it. So, yeah. I appreciate y'all, man. Like, comment, subscribe, man. We're going to get back up at it, man. The way they do with this algorithm thing, man, if I put a short out and try to do a live, it messes everything up. Now, if I do a live and try to put a short out, it's going to mess that up. So, it is what it is, man. A lot of times I ain't got time to make it to the computer, man. It's just easy to pull that phone out, just, what I'm saying, get y'all the news, get y'all the information right quick, man. But yeah, man. Peace to y'all, man. Like, comment, subscribe, man. Wait on the next full moon, because something might happen then, bro. On the next full moon will probably be February 4th, early February. So I will be looking out for the next full moon, because it's like they moving off the moon, man. And a lot going on, bro. A lot going on, man. All right, peace, y'all. I ain't missed nobody, did? Okay, we good.